The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's done. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but
on 2nd down.
tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Powers through a tackle. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He's got some room. Can he get there? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. It was a foot race and he won it.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sideline. It's Bryant. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Breaks loose at the 45. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap.
Texas 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up on communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
And the Aggies are going to cash in here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, A&M. This offense really clicking. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Jennings. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch, aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's when they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first and is still going. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his target. And stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
It's like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
On the set. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's done. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, A&M. And the beatdown continues. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in the lineup. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves the ball up to the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Jennings. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
First down and 10. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And this one is right through. They tack on 2 points, but still a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield. It's done. Caught. Completion. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that short completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. formation for the defense.
Slab. Here we go, set.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it. Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Get set, get set. 6-9-1, Gators far.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. With juke to get free. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Okay,
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now.
cricket. Go.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
3:25.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's done. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Aggies. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete. domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them during the last couple minutes. Down big. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Slide 22. Clear. Clear.
He'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. That gain sets up a third down play.
Easy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.